Sorry, here. I'm Julie Hebert. I'm here to go over your H3W LLC benefits for the year beginning June 1st, 2025. This year, we will continue with Blue Cross Blue Shield. There will continue to be three types of plans. Two of them are PPOs, one is an HMO. Please understand that with a PPO, you have the option to go to the Blue Choice Network, which is the largest network that Blue Cross offers. It does include all the major hospitals in Houston. You don't have to have a primary care physician. If you elect the HMO, you are on the HMO Blue Advantage Network. It does not include hospitals like Methodist, MD Anderson, Texas Children's. It does include Memorial Hermann, which is a very large network with lots of hospitals and doctors, but just be aware that there are some major network differences. You are also required to have a primary care physician, and they will direct your care and provide referrals to specialists. When we look at this chart here, the first column and the last column have the same exact plan provisions, same deductibles, same co-insurance, everything is the same. The difference is that the PPO plan utilizes the Blue Choice, the HMO Advantage uses the Blue Advantage network. So again, you do have to have the primary care, have to have referrals, smaller network. But be aware that the deductibles are the same. This year it's $3,100 for individual, $9,300 for a family. You have an 80% co-insurance. Your maximum out of pocket, $8,800 and $17,600 for family. If you go to your primary care type doctor under the PPO plan or your actual primary care doctor on the HMO, it's a $0 copay. If you go to a specialist, it's $80. Preventative care is covered on all three plans, 100%. On these plans, any other extra things that you have done, like labs, x-rays, imaging, hospital visits, surgeries, are all going to be subject to that $3,100 deductible and then a 20% co-insurance. Urgent care is $150. Prescription plan is according to the type of medicine it is, preferred generic, non-preferred generic, preferred brand, non-preferred brand, and specialty medications. The plan in the middle is an HSA plan. So the way these plans work is you pay everything out of your pocket for the first $5,500 that you spend. After that, everything's covered at 100%. But just be aware, you do have a large exposure there. Please note down here on the monthly premiums that H3W is covering 70% of your cost for you and your dependents on the PPO plan, and they apply that same amount to the PPO plan, and it allows them to offer the HMO plan free to you and your dependents. Here's information on how to do a network search. If you're considering that HMO plan, look your doctors up and make sure that they're included. Here's information about the pharmacy. If you use Walgreens, H-E-B, Walmart, you're going to get a better price. CVS is not an in-network provider. Here's information about MD Live. It's a service that you can call, kind of a teledoc type service. There's information for that. Preventative care is covered at 100%, so I encourage you to utilize those benefits. Here's some information about this middle plan. If you choose that high deductible health plan, you can also start an HSA account and you can save up to $4,300 per individual or $8,550 for the family for 2025. Here's some more information on that. So dental, vision, life, and long-term disability, we're moving to MetLife. So here's information on how to find a MetLife dentist. There's the website and the 800 number. It is the same plan design. So you have a $50 deductible. You can get your teeth cleaned twice a year. That's covered at 100%. If you have to get a filling, that's going to be covered at 80%. You're going to pay 20% after that deductible. If you have to have something like a crown, it's going to be a 50-50 arrangement. Orthodontia has a $1,500 lifetime limit, and it's a 50% coverage there. And the maximum per year on your dental allowance is $1,500. Again, H3W is paying 70% of your premium, so you see it's a low cost benefit for you. On the vision coverage is also going to MetLife. So here's information on how to find a provider, the 800 number. You can go and get your eyes checked for $10 every year. You can also every year get new frames and new lenses. So they're going to give you $130 towards frames. You have a $25 copay for your lenses. If you want to get contacts instead, they give you $125 for that, and it's one or the other. You don't get to choose both. There's your monthly payroll deduction for that. They do provide a $50,000 life insurance policy for you and long-term disability that's covered at 100%. So after you've been disabled for 90 days, they will pay 60% of your pay up to $10,000 per month. It is open enrollment, so this is your time to make changes to your coverage, who you cover, what levels you cover, and this is like a cafeteria plan, so you can pick and choose who you cover for which things. It doesn't all have to be the same. If after June 1st you need to make a change in your coverage, it has to be because of a marriage, death, adoption, divorce, something like a change in your employer, your spouse's employment where they can no longer get coverage and need to be added. This talks about if you leave. This is about when you turn 65. We are going to continue to use Ease HR enrollment. So here's information on how to get the Blue Cross Blue Shield app and access their information online. Here's how to use the dental app for MetLife and also for the vision. And then here's about some will preparation services, free things that are available to you through MetLife. I just also wanted to briefly show you that on your ease enrollment, when you're going through that process, when this is just my test case here, but if you wanted to see more information on this health plan, you could just click this blue hyperlink and it would take you to a document that explains more details on the health, the dental, the vision. They all have these hyperlinks that give you additional information about those benefits. So that might be helpful to you if you're trying to make a decision or you have questions about what is covered, what's not covered. A lot of great information in Ease there for your information. So again, my name is Julie Hebert. My information is on the first page of this document. Right here, my email and phone number. If I can ever be of any assistance, please feel free to reach out and give me a call. Thanks.